Welcome to this explainer. I literally hit 500 golf balls, 250 with the Titleist Pro V1 and 250 with the Callaway Chrome Soft, every single one at exactly 82 miles per hour. Today we're breaking down all that data to find out which golf ball actually performs best for you.
We tested the Titleist Pro V1 against the Callaway Chrome Soft, and honestly, the results flat out embarrassed conventional wisdom. You'd think the ball that carried farther would be the gold standard Pro V1, right? The one that costs $55 a dozen? Well, you'd be wrong. Let's dive right into this head-to-head showdown. Starting with our first section, the 82 mile per hour speed test. See, here at Golf Ball Lab, we don't do field tests. We don't guess. We rely strictly on cold, hard data. We locked our swing speed at exactly 82 miles per hour. Why 82? Well, that's the average for a mid-handicapper, or really anyone who just isn't swinging out of their shoes. We use the exact same club and identical indoor conditions for every single shot. Next up, inside the golf balls. Let's do a quick background on our contenders before we reveal the shockingly different performance numbers. So, the Titleist Pro V1 is engineered for tour-level control. It features a three-piece construction, a cast urethane cover, and a pretty firm 87 compression rating. It's the most played ball on the PGA Tour, and honestly, that is no accident. But here's where it gets really interesting. The Callaway Chrome Soft is also a three-piece urethane ball, but it has a compression rating of just 75. That 12-point gap, it literally changes everything at slower speeds. Because at 82 miles per hour, you are simply not generating the tour-level force needed to properly compress that firmer ball.
Moving right along to our driver distance data. Let's see how this all builds looking at the 50 drives we hit with each ball.
Using the same 10.5-degree driver, the Pro V1 gave us a very solid 216 yards of carry, generating a ball speed of 123 miles per hour. Those are repeatable, exact numbers you'd expect. But it couldn't hold the top spot. Nope, the Chrome Soft carried 219 yards. That is a clean 3-yard victory, proving that lower compression is just way more efficient here. It achieved this extra distance with a significantly higher launch angle of 15.1 degrees.
And crucially, it maintained a lower spin rate of 2,480 RPM, allowing the ball to stay in the air longer and just carry farther.
Next section, the midpoint pivot and our 7-iron results. Now you're going to want to stick around because we're about to look at the irons and the winner might completely surprise you.
We shifted over to the 7-iron, testing 50 shots with each ball under the exact same strict launch monitor protocol.
And this brilliantly illustrates a dead heat. The distance gap vanished completely. The Pro V1 carried 158 yards, and the Chrome Soft carried 157 yards, with the balls finishing practically side by side. It was literally a toss-up. Which brings us to our next section, the shocking wedge data. We really need to look at this, because this is where the performance gap blew wide open. Hitting 50 full pitching wedge shots, the Pro V1 suddenly demonstrated exactly why it's the gold standard around the greens.
The Pro V1 generated 9,400 RPM of spin compared to the Chrome Soft's 7,200. That is a massive 2,200 RPM difference for real stopping power. That's the difference between a ball that lands, checks, and spins back versus a ball that just takes a hop and releases forward.
Finishing up on the cutting green, both balls rolled within an inch of each other on average, showing absolutely zero meaningful difference in distance control. Sure, one feels slightly firmer and one feels softer, but at the end of the day, that's just feel.
And finally, the final lab test verdict. So the crucial point is putting all 500 shots together to definitively name the winner of this showdown.
To summarize, the Chrome Soft wins the driver by 3 yards. The 7-iron is a complete tie. The Pro V1 absolutely dominates the wedge, and the putter? Identical. It's basically a straight-up trade between distance off the tee and control around the greens.
Our verdict is clear. If your swing speed is under 90 miles per hour, the Callaway Chrome Soft is the unequivocally better, more efficient ball for your game. It launches higher, it carries farther off the driver, and hey, it runs a few bucks cheaper too.
The Pro V1 is still an incredible golf ball, but really only if your swing speed is north of 95 miles per hour and you're a single-digit handicap who actually needs that elite wedge spin. Look, if you don't swing like a pro, you are paying extra for performance you simply can't access. Data, not opinion.
So what is your swing speed and what ball are you currently playing? Drop your setup in the comments below. I literally read every single one. And be sure to subscribe to see us test the Kirkland Signature next week, where the wedge numbers will completely change how you think about a $25 golf ball. I'll